TheFagBreak by Stephen Lee Rees, Episode 13, Weekends, in which John's got a hangover, Sylvia's caravan's been rocking, and Sara's twisted her ankle on a cardboard box.
Morning, John.
Oh!
Good morning, John.
No, not so cheery, Sara, love. My head's killing me.
Oh, dear. Hangover, is it?
Yes. I was supping away with Big Sal and old Derek at the Railway Inn last night.
Yeah?
Oh, I know he can drink, but my God, can she put it away. I felt every time she opened her mouth to swallow, parts of the room disappeared. Now, if she was on the Titanic, no way would it have sunk. They'd have used her to drain the water. They'd have said, "Come here, Big Sal, get your lips around that crack and imagine it's Carling." Or they'd have just plugged the hole with the width of her thigh. Oh, me head.
Well, it's all self-inflicted. You shouldn't have drunk so much.
Ooh, I wasn't meant to be here.
No kidding.
Oh, I mean it. I had today off. Only Darren called me last night, seeing if I could cover for Ginger Gary instead of him.
Fish!
Eh?
Fish!
It's his new nickname, John. Remember? Gary Fisher drinks like a fish, so we call him Fish.
We call him Fish, John.
Oh, very long-winded girls. What's wrong with Ginger Gary?
Carol's offended on Gary's behalf, because you wouldn't call Daz Black Daz, would you?
Nope.
Not unless there were two Dazzers and one were white. Though, if there were a white Daz, I think we'd give him another nickname.
Such as?
Detergent.
Right.
It's not very catchy, is it?
Oi, detergent boy, down tools, fag break time. Yeah, detergent Daz. Do we know anyone called Daz who's white that would lack a job?
No.
Nope.
Look, we're still calling Gaz Fish, okay? So he's not in today.
Who you on about now? Ginger Gary?
Fish!
And no, I was referring to Daz.
No, neither of them are. Look, are you following me or shall I shut up? Because I don't mind sitting alone with this bad head.
All right, have a smoke and chill. So, why did Daz need today off?
No idea. I can't remember. Something about, or was it? Oh, look, I don't bloody know. I recall saying yes. So, I'm here. I'm not fit for purpose.
Clearly.
Oh, me head.
Have you seen my ankle, John?
Right, have you lost it?
It's all bandaged up, like a bandaged up elbow.
Oh, right. No, I haven't. So what were you up to at the weekend to get that?
Well, I wanted to go and visit Bolsover Castle.
Right. And your ankle refused to follow?
Sara, just tell the story.
OK.
Oh.
So, I text Tina if she'd like to go to Bolsover Castle. And you did, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
So she wanted to go and I wanted to go, but I couldn't go.
Couldn't you?
No, tell him the full story. You've missed out loads there.
No, you don't need to.
Tell him, it'll cheer him up.
Will it?
So, I wanted to go and visit Bolsover Castle at the weekend. You know, this one. The weekend that's just gone.
Yes, I get that.
Because I love castles, me. And so, I asked Tina if she'd like to go.
Yes, we've done that. Sara, cut to my flat.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's so hilarious. It's the best part.
Oh.
So, I pull up at Tina's in my Vauxhall Corsa, and I get out, and I walk perfectly fine over the wonky slab she's got. Then, I knock on a door. Well, not a forceful knock, just in case she was napping, as I didn't want to disturb her. But seeing as we were going out, I did need to disturb her, but without being harsh. So, I gently knocked on the door, didn't I? Like little kitten knocks.
Little bit quicker telling the story, Sara.
All right. So I was in Tina's flat with a kitty in my face, twisting my ankle on a cardboard box. Oh, John, it was hilarious.
Oh, me
No,
head.
you've jumped to the end completely now.
Look, girls, I'm glad you've had a good time at the castle, but I'd rather just sit and have a bit of peace and quiet.
No, we never went in the end.
Well, either way, silence is golden.
Pick your feet up, Sylvia, and get a move on. You're dawdling again.
I am not dawdling.
I've only got little legs.
I suppose you're too tired to walk now you've had a weekend of unadulterated sex.
It's only Monday morning, Sandra.
Oh, so we could continue till tomorrow, will it?
Who's told you this nonsense?
Who do you think?
That Barry. Oh, well, he needs to watch what he says, as I've heard a few stories about him. And what that Peter of his gets up to of a weekend.
Not him.
If I wanted to attend a sauna, to unwind and de-stress, I expect it to be in a nice location, with tranquil decor, not some sordid backstreet squalor, with pink strobe lighting and emergency holes cut out of the cubicle walls in the toilet.
Sylvia!
Look out, John. Your groupies are on their way. Here they come.
Oh, yes. Engine bracket of the retail world.
I mean, it's fine for if you get locked in, as you can pop your hand through for help. But supposing you're doing your business. Oh, morning all.
Hey up, everyone.
Oh, listen, ladies, not today if you don't mind. My head is killing me.
Ooh, don't mind us.
And anyway, how can you possibly relax and open your bowels if someone could peer in?
Peer into what?
Oh,
He's
God.
just asking for voyeuristic perverts to attend, in my view. They should at least put a flap on.
Look, if you ladies are going to talk about your flaps, can you do so quietly?
Oh, someone's had a fair bit to drink.
He's hungover.
Is he?
He should eat something. Tina, give him one of your Belvitas.
No, they're mine. Here's breakfast Belvitos.
Well, we thinks one of them must have been bad.
Just the one?
Oh.
So what were you two talking about?
We were talking about Barry going to a grotty men's sauna.
We weren't.
Then who are you talking about?
Pauline.
Oh, honestly.
So, what's Pauline doing in a grotty men's sauna, opening her bowels?
Wait, I thought it was flaps.
Bow flaps? Eh? What?
What's wrong with her bow flaps?
Nothing.
Should I be worried about mine?
No. Don't look at me. I haven't done anything to him.
So, Barry has been fondling Pauline's bow flaps behind Peter's back?
No, there's nothing wrong with Pauline's bowels. And Barry hasn't done anything wrong. It was Peter.
Peter had bad bowels in the sauna with Pauline.
Oh, God.
With Pauline's flaps? Or Pauline's bows?
No. See, Sylvia, this is just how rumours get started with you not listening properly.
I knew it would be my fault. What are you eating there, Sara?
A blue ribbon.
Oh, you pair should eat properly.
No.
So what were you talking about?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know, John. Can't remember.
Then let's just leave it, shall we?
What do you mean you don't remember?
I mean, I can't recall every bit of conversation we get through of a day. I'm not a memory sponge.
No, but you're very spongy to grab hold of. Oh, come here.
Oh, John.
Oh, no, Pierre.
Oh, see them flirt.
We were talking about you having sex.
Oh, yes, that was it.
Oh, her excitement.
Oh, what's this?
I haven't.
Sylvia's been at it with a mysterious younger lover all weekend.
Oh.
And he's now all sapped out.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, not so loud.
Who was it with, Sil?
No one.
I think she's been having raunchy sex dreams,
Oh,
leaving her all
dear.
dazed and confused.
Oh, enough.
And Pauline tells me she's been having phantom visitors in the night.
Oh.
Give over.
The lucky thing.
dear.
I hate having phantom intercourse.
Eh?
They proper spook me, like a ghost is trying to ram you in the night and wake you up to a damp patch and a naughty thought.
Eh?
What is she talking on about?
Happens a lot, does it?
Yeah, loads of times. Well, I remember my first time, the time that was my first. I had this vivid dream of being with a fit farmer's lad. He took me into his father's cornfield.
Oh,
He
yes.
laid me down on a blanket and we held hands and admired the blue sky, the golden sun, and then his ripe corn.
Ooh.
It was quite nice being submerged by his crop
Uh-huh.
until I woke up.
Oh,
I thought that was my first phantom intercourse. Although I later realised that the dog had slept next to me in the bed and whittled.
right.
Lovely. So come on, Sil. Couldn't have been no one.
Anyone risking their life getting into Sylvia's bed will need a strong stomach and a hazmat suit.
I haven't had anything of the kind.
Pauline saw you on Saturday pegging out your lover's boxer shorts and filthy bed sheets.
Gross.
You can't believe a word she says.
Also, on the Friday, she said she walked past and caught you getting into your caravan with a young man. And no sooner had the door closed, it started rocking.
It was not rocking.
I know you had it in you, you dirty tart.
Oh, she had it in her all right.
Sandra,
Oh,
what's up with you? You look terrible.
had a fair few pints at the weekend with Big Sal and Dull Derrick at the Railway Inn. I think one of them must have been off.
Off what?
Off the telly?
No, the pints must have been off. They're giving me bad guts.
We wouldn't know the difference with you, as you've always had gut rot.
Oh, thank you very much.
Morning, everyone.
Hiya.
Morning, Lynda.
Morning, Lynda.
Tina?
Well, that is I. What is it?
Could you lend me some change for the drinks machine? I forgot my purse and I'm gagging.
So was Sylvia in that caravan.
Give over.
Tina?
I've not got any change.
Oh, all right, Grumpy.
I've got a 50p you can have.
Thanks, Sam.
I was going to give it to Belle, my granddaughter, as pocket money when my Daniel and Denise visited with her bloody mother. You know, Belle's snobby grandma.
Oh, that's nice.
What stopped you?
Well, when they said old posh knickers had taken Belle on a girls' trip to Waitrose with a membership card and a freshly minted King Charles tenner for her to spend, I closed my purse and said, how lovely. Here, get yourself a nice drink.
Oh, I will. I'm spitting feathers. I'll just have a fag first as I'm out here. So, how was everyone's weekend?
Tina? It's been crap. Saturday, I tried to tidy my flat up and have a move around, but then my bed didn't fit against the wall due to the door not closing, so I had to move it back. I moved the sofa around to the other wall, only to find I can't watch TV because of the reflections from the window, so I had to move that back again as well. My flat started to look like a hoarder's house, so in the end, I just gave up and ordered a kebab.
What about Sunday?
Sunday, I thought I'd organise my kitchen cupboards and have a good clear out of all those takeaway tubs that somehow found their way into my flat.
Oh, right. Is it nice and tidy now?
No, I took everything out of my cupboards, leaned on the counter to clean the top shelf, and fetched the whole unit off the wall.
Oh, Joe.
I bent my pan, smashed my sandwich toaster, and broke the oven, so I can't do toasties.
Oh, dear. What did you do about it? Get your dad round?
No, I left it, went back to bed and ordered a Chinese.
Oh, I like a Chinese.
Oh, well. At least you did something nice. I was stuck working here with Pauline and a heavily depressed Angela. The only time I had spare was when I popped over to see my nan stripping the wallpaper.
I thought you redecorated for 8 weeks ago.
I did.
And how is she, Nan?
She's all right, keeping herself busy.
What has she been doing?
She's been picking off the wallpaper I'd just put up. She thought it was going mouldy and that the bungalow was crumbling because it had green bits in it and coming away from the wall.
And was it?
No, it was a thick anaglypta wallpaper with a lined pattern. It was to keep her warm.
Oh.
She sat in the armchair and picked a lot off with her nails during Coronation Street. Still, there's always next weekend. Just going to nip in and get my coffee.
You didn't mention about going to Bolsover Castle.
Bolsover Castle?
Yeah, Sara had just texted me if I wanted to go and visit Bolsover Castle on Sunday morning.
Bolsover Castle.
Yeah, so I text Tina on Sunday morning asking if she'd like to come out with me to visit Bolsover Castle.
Oh, not this
And
again.
you did, didn't you?
Yeah. We went there. Do you remember, Sylv?
That was Beaver Castle. And I'm surprised you can remember since you were half cut.
I was not half cut.
You drank at least a pint and a half of elderflower mead.
Oh, yeah. That was tasty stuff.
We'll have to start calling you Sandra the Pisshead.
Hey, I don't drink.
Not much. You were on it when I came around Saturday lunchtime.
Oh, yes. And what were you two up to?
I needed help as my landing lights are screwing one and I needed a man to screw it in.
You don't need a man to do that, Sandra.
Well, look what happened to your kitchen cupboards.
My kitchen cupboards were clearly erected by a man that only managed to hang them on the wall by his very tiny screws.
Why couldn't Alan do it?
He was attending a model aircraft show in Cosford And that left me all alone for the weekend with nothing to do.
Oh, here we go.
No, listen. I needed John's help, as it's an Edison screw light bulb, and I couldn't change it because of my thumb.
What happened to your thumb?
I sliced it, grating a bit of cheese.
Well, what about your other thumb?
Well, I sliced that seconds after I sliced the first.
Why did you do that?
Well, I don't know, Sara. I was clearly desperate for cheese.
So what's this got to do with John?
Yes, I'm a little confused.
My landing light wouldn't work, OK?
Oh, blimey.
So I got my son Daniel to do it as he'd popped over for the day, seeing as his dad were out messing with toy planes. But Daniel couldn't reach, and we had no ladders. My neighbour Stan, he came around, loaning us the ladders, but Stan's back locked out going up the stairs, and when Daniel reached above his head on the ladders, he got dizzy and fell backwards. We now know he's got vertigo.
Oh, for goodness sake.
So his wife Denise comes out of the front room to help, but she's pregnant and won't do it, and her mother can't, as she's not long had hip replacement and was told to stay away from going up ladders, so she says, which I thought were rather odd, considering she's never been up the damn things in her life anyway. But then John arrived in time as he popped in with the local newspaper to show me something. And as I grabbed hold of the ladder to stabilise it, John goes up the ladder and changes the bulb.
Bloody hell. How many people does it take to change your light bulb, son?
Ah, you're right. Too bloody many.
Though we didn't need to change the bulb, as it hadn't gone. It had just got knocked and stopped working.
I just twisted the end a bit.
That's how all great romances start.
Behave, you.
Oh, well.
Rose.
Oh, John, are you going to be sick? Oh, oh, not near me.
Oh, John.
Oh, dear.
Don't lean over for me when you do that. Go to the toilet and throw up.
Oh, God. I shouldn't be here.
Serves you right.
Oh, and like you never drink.
I only drink when I'm in my caravan.
Your caravan's on your driveway, Sylv. You use it like a local bar and get all the other wrinklies around from the estate. Like Sandra here.
Hey!
And have you been in her caravan?
Yeah, once or twice.
Hey, Sandra, is it true? I've heard the moment she hears Proud Mary on the stereo, she's bumping and grinding up against her chemical toilet.
I do not.
And no doubt you'll be there, Sandra. 3 Palmer Violet gins and your slut dropping around Sylv's perennials.
Give over.
At least after 5.
Oh, no.
I only drink when I'm on holiday.
Which is why you're always on holiday in your caravan.
Back again.
You're a little pisshead, just like Sandra here.
Who? Me?
Yes.
At least we ration ourselves when we do have a tipple.
Oh, leave him, ladies. He's just lashing out because he can't take his drink anymore.
Oh, me head.
He's getting old.
You know, you could be right there, Lynda.
So you're not wanting to suck on your berry blast then, John?
Not now I feel quite sick.
Who's the pisshead now?
Oh, it seemed like a good idea at the time, as she brought out her special jugs.
I'd have stayed in bed myself.
Oh!
Oh, no. Not quite there.
Rose!
Oh, no. Oh, it's gone back down again.
I didn't think you were in today, John.
I technically wasn't. I had a call to come and cover for Darren and Ginger Gary.
Fish!
Ah, yes. Pauline said he was going in for an operation. I didn't think it was this week.
Oh. What was the operation for?
I don't like to say.
Well, Pauline did. And we'll all be asking her shortly.
I know, but it's too personal.
Yeah, but it's only Ginger Gary.
Fish!
All right.
Oh.
Fish!
All right, then. Well, as he keeps getting an infection down there,
Down where?
you know, down there,
I don't get it.
Sara!
he gets an infection down south.
Oh. Say no more. I'm
You
with.
get it now?
Yeah. I got an infection down south once.
No, we don't need to know.
I had it in Portsmouth.
Oh, God.
Or was it Bournemouth? It was one of the two.
Sara!
No, he's going to be circumcised down there because he's really tight.
Oh, I get you.
You get it now, Sara?
Yeah, poor thing. Imagine going all the way to Bournemouth just to get your penis tip chopped off.
Oh,
Sara!
Oh, not so loud.
Sorry, Portsmouth.
He wasn't going down south to get it done. He was getting it done locally.
Oh, I'm with.
Honestly.
How was your weekend, Sara?
You don't want to know.
Oh, well, I wanted to go to Bolsover Castle.
Oh, not again.
So, I text Tina and said, do you want to go to Bolsover Castle? Because I quite fancy going to visit Bolsover Castle. And you did, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, lovely. And how was it?
I never went.
Oh, why? It wasn't raining.
No, I couldn't go to Bolsover Castle as I'd hurt my foot.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I twisted it on a cardboard box.
Oh, right.
You see, I spent all day Saturday moving my furniture around, so I have boxes of stuff everywhere.
And I turned up to Tina's on the Sunday after texting her about wanting to go to Bolsover Castle.
Plus, bearing in mind, I had to clean out the kitchen cupboards, which fell down on me, trashing the place, literally random people's takeaway tubs everywhere. I just don't know where they come from.
And after I knocked on the door and Tina welcomed me into her flat with the cat charging around the floor and hiding under the takeaway lid.
Sara tiptoed right into the middle of the lounge,
Yeah.
like it was a game of Twister.
Only not naked.
What?
Eh?
Definitely not naked.
Tina shouted at me not to move because the cat was darting around.
She starts sneezing to death.
Because I have an allergy to cats, but not dogs.
She starts to sneeze so hard it scares the cat, which knocks the vase, which spills the water onto the record player, which trips the switch. The lamp explodes, which scares the cat, that jumps on Sara, who sneezes more and turns to flee.
And I trip over a cardboard box, twisting my ankle in the process of running away from Tina's kitty that engulfed my face, to which I am allergic to.
It's like that woman that swallowed a pie.
She swallowed a fly.
Oh, yes. No wonder she died.
I mean, it could have happened to anyone.
No, it couldn't. Just you.
So, Tina took me to A&E to get checked out, and I left with a bandaged ankle. Look.
Yes. Lovely.
Little eel.
Yeah, and when I got home, I had another knock on my door. This time, it was Angie.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, indeed. You told her she could stay with me.
Not really. I said you were lonely and might not mind. I thought it'd be company for you.
That's why I have a cat.
And you have space on the sofa.
Not anymore, I don't. My crap is everywhere. And now Angie's crap is everywhere. So thanks, Lynda.
Sorry.
Fancy a blue ribbon, Lynda, to go with your coffee?
Go on then. I'll just have the one.
She's only offering you the one.
Ooh, tension.
How's your foot now, Sara?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've got to wear this bandage on it.
How long's it got to be bandaged up for?
I don't know. I'm thinking of setting a new trend.
I can't see how.
Well, I wanted a black bandage so it doesn't show up with my black shoes. But they don't do any and it just looks terrible. So, I thought I'd start a new fashion with these white ones.
Oh, yes. You're verging on spats.
Hey, don't call her that.
Oh, John.
But no one's gotten onto it. I said you'll have to twist the other ankle to get another bandage.
Just guillotine the buggers off.
John.
Yeah, I'll have to go and look for open cardboard boxes in the warehouse, see if I can twist my ankle there.
Where there's a blame, there's a claim.
Don't say that. It was in my flat.
Did you want another blue ribbon, Tina?
Oh, I shouldn't. But I will.
How's your mother, Sara?
She's still disabled.
Still?
Well, yeah, that's what we've told the DSS.
So she could still move then?
Only between the hours of 8 a.m. and 10 a.m, and again 7 p.m. till it's a bedtime. Some bugger's always poking the nose in, visiting.
That's nice.
They don't mind now we've had the Rottweiler put down.
Oh no, why was that?
My poor little midnight phantom whittler. It tore a great chunk out of the postwoman's leg.
Oh God.
I don't think the dog did it though.
No?
Well, the postwoman was limping for a few days before anyway. And she's got a very vicious rabbit, so draw your own conclusions.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Syl, what's this area about you and a new bloke rocking your caravan?
He's
Ooh.
been rocking her to sleep.
Got yourself a new toy, boy?
Oh, for goodness sake.
She's been having sex all weekend.
I haven't.
You're seeing him, aren't you? This young stud.
What young stud?
Pauline tells me you've been making him bacon sandwiches whilst he got his hose out and washed you down in soapy liquid.
Honestly, Sylvia, this gets worse. We're on no spike ban at the moment.
He was washing the outside of my caravan.
She tells me you took your curtains down in there.
Did they get too dirty?
They must have took one look at Sylvia in a bikini and decided that the mouldy drapes in her caravan were more hygienic and practical to take down.
John, that was me. I was washing them for Darren.
Darren?
Darren?
Yes.
Hey, crew.
Hey?
How's it hanging?
Well, well, well. You've been rocking Sylvia's caravan, it seems.
Sandra.
Yeah. Thanks again, Sylvia, for letting me stay in your caravan.
Oh. So Sylvia's not been having fun.
Not of that kind, Tina.
Well, I'm glad that's sorted.
How's everyone's weekend been?
So, I wanted to go and visit Bolsover Castle at the weekend because I love castles, me.
Oh, not this again.
And so I asked Tina if she'd like to go. And you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
So she wanted to go and I wanted to go, but I couldn't go.
I best get back to work and see if Pauline's got the Hoover out or if she's just stood by it gossiping.
We best go in and set up.
Be right in.
Right.
Yes, come on.
Oh, yes. We best all be making tracks.
So, John, what are you doing here on your day off?
Hang on a minute. Aren't I covering for you and Fish?
No, that's next weekend. I told you on the phone.
Eh?
Gaz was going under the knife next week and forgot to book it off. So asked me to cover him, but now I can't do it because of Karen and the kids. And you said you'd do it.
You what? You mean to say I shouldn't even be here?
No, why would you come to work? I even texted you Friday, so you'd remember.
What? Hey, cowboy. Don't forget, it's not this Monday, it's next that you're covering for me, covering for Fish. See you Tuesday.
See? I told you. And I guess if you're here, I might as well go home. See you later.
Looks like you could have stayed in bed after all, John.
Yeah, fancy coming to work with hangover only to find you not got a shift.
Right, I'm off. See you later.
What a fool.
Only an absolute fool could get it wrong.
Oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to be...
In this episode, you heard Veronica Jones as Tina, Mik Horvath as John, Jem Blake as Sara, Jayne Brookes-Clayton as Sandra, Yvonne Taylor as Sylvia, Tracy Rawlings as Lynda, and Phil Stanley as Darren. This has been a Marde Hen Production.